Hi everyone, it's Rachel again here with our Iyengar yoga tip of the week, and I think this is number 4. Today I'm focusing on the pose Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana II. That's the Parshva version where we take the leg out to the side. Now it's a groin opening action, so the leg has to turn, the groin has to open, but we have to be stable in the standing leg hip and the trunk faces forward. So it's rather like our forward facing lateral standing poses like Trikonasana, etc. So we're starting with the leg bent. And I've got the chair to the right hand side with a couple of blocks on. It doesn't need to be super high for this variation. You could even have less than that if you struggle. I'm also close to the wall. I'm able to bend my elbows and put my elbows against the wall, but I'm not leaning into the wall. So my feet are a little bit away, and I'm going to turn that right leg out, feeling the rotation from the top of the thigh, slide my hand inside the knee and just bring the foot onto the chair. I want to see that the shin bone is more or less vertical. It doesn't matter if the thigh isn't parallel to the floor. It's not Virabhadrasana 2 or anything like that. It's simply that the chair is high enough so that I can get a good lift. And then what I want to do is try not to let this side of the waist and chest fall towards the right. As you can see, my abdomen is kind of disappearing off towards the right hand side. So I take my left hand and I take my abdomen and turn it away from the bent leg. And then I place my elbow against the wall, my left elbow that is, and press back hard so that I lift the chest. And the right side of my waist is now moving forwards. The right groin is opening. I'm using my right hand, just the palm of the hand on the inner knee ligament, pressing that back to try and turn the right groin further forwards. And the left thigh has to press back. So there's a lot going on here in the leg. Ideally, leg is vertical, standing leg is vertical, but you may find that your foot goes slightly further out so that that outer hip grips in a little bit. But really the legs should be vertical eventually. Okay, so that's the preparatory movement for the straight leg version. So you would do that a couple of times each side to feel that opening. Take the chair as low or as high as you like, but don't take it so high that everything starts to tilt, okay? So it's not a question of how high the leg goes, it's how much opening we can get in that groin. Now when you're ready to take the leg straight, you just have to move a little bit away from the chair. And I want to show you a little tip of how to raise the leg with the belt, because I see so many people do this in class where they put the belt on the foot and they lean down and they hold the belt, sometimes with 2 hands, okay, sometimes with the same hand, and they kind of lever the leg up like this, very clunky. The hip goes out, the body goes forwards and back, and then you've got to do all that, undo all of that work to come back to alignment. So it's really easy if you take the belt under the foot. You hold the belt in the left hand. If it's under the right foot, hold the belt in the left hand, away from the legs like that, okay? Then you turn the knee, thigh, from inside out. As you start to raise the leg, slide the right hand down the belt. So it's almost like you're going to do Vrikshasana. Let go with the left hand. You can put that on the wall and then stretch the leg out. And it's much easier. You maintain the rotation of the thigh and you don't end up sort of all out of alignment with the trunk. Okay, so now we've got the right leg straight. That right groin has to come forward. So again, we can use the hand on the abdomen to turn, but also the elbow on the wall, extending the heel away and lifting the right side of the chest forwards, trying to keep both sides of the chest level. And then maybe the left arm will come out to the side. Okay, and then we'll come down and repeat on the other side. I hope that helps some of you with your Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. And remember, it doesn't matter how high you take the leg. What matters is that you keep the groin open, that you don't tilt the hips, the trunk stays in the middle, aligned with the rest of the pelvis, and that you feel as if you can lift up away from the hips and get that good extension through the legs. Bye for now and see you next time.